is this really cool and sturdy looking edge, worked mostly with chains and double crochets. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Romanesque Arches Edging. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, so for this design, you want to make sure that your foundation chain or the project that you're working is a multiple of 10 plus 2. So whether that is you're going to create the edge and add it afterwards, like sew it together, or the project that you're working that you want to add this to the end needs to be a multiple of 10 plus 2. I'm going to make a chain of 22. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just worked a chain of 22 and now I can move on to row 1. So for row 1, we're going to work a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So you skip the first chain and into the next one, a single crochet. And now we want to work one single crochet into each of the chains of the foundation chain. So do that, one single crochet all the way down, and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, I just did one single crochet into each chain of the foundation chain. So now we can move on to row 2. For row 2, we're going to start by chaining 3, which counts as a double crochet. And now you can flip your work. We're going to be skipping the first single crochet. So this stitch here. And then you want to do one double crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. So skip the first one, into the next, double crochet, and then into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet. And now we can start the row repeat. So the repeat starts by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we are going to skip 3 stitches and do one double crochet into each of the next 7 stitches. So we skip 1, 2, 3 and start our 7 double crochets. So that is my first one, second, third. I'm going to do these a bit faster, you guys. You just want one double crochet into each of the next 7 stitches. Let's see, this is my 5th one. Sorry, there's a little hair. Okay. 6 and 7. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. There we go. And now that there ends the row repeat. So if you have a lot more stitches, go back to the beginning of the repeat, which is chain 3, skip 3, and then do one double crochet into each of the next 7 stitches. When you get to the end of the row, however, we're going to be doing our final chain 3, skip 3, and you're only going to have 4 stitches left. So you're going to be ending off with 4 double crochets, or one double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches. This is my second, third, and very last one, 4th. Okay, and this here is the end of row 2. Now for row 3, we're going to start by chaining 1. So chain 1 and flip your work. We're going to do one single crochet into each of the first 4 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to work 3 single crochets into the next chain 3 space. So around the chain space, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull up a loop, and do a single crochet. And you want 3 of them. That's my second. This is my third. Now we're going to start the row repeat. So the repeat starts by doing one single crochet into each of the next 7 stitches. So the double crochets of the previous row. Do one single crochet on top of each one of them. This is 6, and this is 7. And now we're going to do 3 single crochets around the chain space of like the next 3, chain 3 space. So 3 single crochets there. And that there ends the repeat. So another way to put it is you simply want to do 1 single crochet on top of each stitch and around the chain space. And since your chain spaces are 3, like 3 chains, you want to do 3 single crochets. So you can do this for however many stitches you have. And then when you're at the end, you're going to finish off by doing your last 4 single crochets. You have 3 stitches and the turning chain. So we're going to do the last single crochets on top of the double crochets, which is 3. And then you'll arrive to the turning chain. So you want to do 1 single crochet on top of that as well. Now this here is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to start by chaining 1 and flipping our work. Now you want to do 1 single crochet into the first single crochet. Then we want to chain 2. You want to skip 2 stitches and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So skip 1, 2, and then into the next 1 single crochet. Now we're going to chain 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You want to skip 3 stitches and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So 1, 2, 3, into the next 1 single crochet. Continuing on, this is where we start the row repeat. So the repeat starts by chaining 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to skip the next 5 stitches and then do 1 single crochet into the next. So skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the next single crochet. Continuing the repeat, we want to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You want to skip 3 stitches and then do 1 single crochet into the next. And that there ends the repeat. So if you have a lot more stitches, you can go back to the beginning of the repeat and I'll verbalize it for you. It starts with a chain 5. Then you want to skip 5 and do 1 single crochet into the next. Then you chain 8, skip 3 stitches, and then do 1 single crochet into the next. And that ends the repeat. You can cycle back to the beginning of it for however many stitches you have left. And then when you're at the end of the row, you're going to have 3 stitches left. And here we're going to chain 2. And you're just going to do 1 single crochet into the very last stitch. So you're skipping 2 and doing 1 single crochet into the last stitch of the row. Now this here is the end of row 4. And now we're going to move on to row 5, which is our last row. We're going to start by chaining 1 and flipping our work. Now you're going to work 1 single crochet into the first single crochet, into the first stitch. Then we're going to work 19 double crochets into the chain 8 arch. So around the chain space there, insert your hook and then do a double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, and we want a total of 19 double crochets around the arch. If it helps you, if you need more space, you can push your stitches down a little bit to make sure that you're, having enough space to do all of those. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll see you when I have 19 double crochets around the chain space. Okay, so I just finished my 19th double crochet into the first chain 8 arch, and now we can begin the repeat. The repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet around the next chain 5 space. So just around the chain space, insert a single crochet. And now we're going to work 19 double crochets into the next chain 8 arch. So just like we did before, we're going to go around the chain space and work 19 double crochets around this arch. Again, I'm going to do this off camera and I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, I just finished my second set of 19 double crochets around the second arch. And if you have more stitches to go, then you would go back to the beginning of the repeat to do 1 single crochet into the next chain 5 space. And then again, 19 double crochets into the next chain 8 arch. So you repeat through that cycle over and over for however many stitches you have. In my case here, I'm at the end of the row. And so we are going to just have the last chain 2 space here to go. So we want to do 1 single crochet into the very last single crochet. Essentially, you're skipping the chain 2 space, finding the next single crochet, and doing on top of it a single crochet. And now this here is the end of the row. You can go ahead and cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Okay guys, how cool is this? These ones are beautiful. It's really like thick arches that will hang off of your work. Super stunning, very like sturdy, definitely very Romanesque vibes. So yeah, really pretty and easy to make. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.